Welcome to BizLearnLab, where we turn ideas into success. Today we're doing the broad-based Black economic empowerment. Let's dive into the business of learning. It is of public knowledge that before 1994, in South Africa, it's not everyone who got a chance to open businesses or even enjoy these legislations. So before 1994, we had a group which is called marginalized or designated group, where we have Indians, Black people, coloreds, and other minorities. These people were not allowed to become management of companies or big companies. They didn't get a chance to get skills development. They didn't own any business. They were excluded from ownership of businesses. They were not parts of enterprise and supply development, and they didn't get any chances of being part of social responsibility or socio-economic development. After 1994, South Africa became a democratic country. Then we had to redress the imbalances of the past. So, in broad-based Black economic empowerment, we will be dealing with these 5 pillars which I've just mentioned above. Before we go into the pillars, let's look at the purpose of Black economic empowerment. Black economic empowerment enables wealth to spread more broadly across all population groups, outlining areas that would give the government a platform for bringing equitable spread of wealth. Allow for development of codes of good practice. It aims at targeting inequality in South African economy. You can see that the BBBEE is addressing the imbalances of the past, not like the BEE, Black Economic Empowerment, which was only addressing issues which were faced by only Black people. This Act addressed issues that were faced by all designated groups. For you to be able to understand the impacts of broad-based Black economic empowerment, you must first know the implications of BBBEE pillars so that you can understand the impact. So the first one we are going to talk about, it is management control. Management control, this means we are talking about the management of the business. Before 1994, you only find white people occupying senior positions. So under management control, we will be talking more about the inclusion of other groups in managerial positions. Okay, let's go into the implications of management control on businesses. Business must ensure that transformation is implemented at all levels. Appoint Black people in senior executive positions. Involve Black people in decision-making processes. Ensure that Black females are represented in management. Businesses score points in board management and ownership when selling more than 25% of their shares to Black investors so that some of them can become directors. Due to a shortage of skilled Black managers, some businesses find it difficult to make appointments. Businesses are directly penalized for not implementing this pillar. Remember, implications means that what businesses should do in order to comply with the Act. The second one I mentioned was skill development. This means training employees to develop skills that will assist them to become better employees. So what are the implications of skills development on businesses? Business must engage Black employees in skills development initiatives. Provide learnerships and learning programs to Black people. Businesses must contribute one of their payroll to fund the skills development programs. Businesses benefit from the increased pool of skilled employees. Businesses must go the extra mile to train staff where learnerships are not offered. Productivity is compromised as mentors have to find the time to participate in learnerships. The third one, ownership. Having Black people or Indians and other designated groups owning businesses. Here are the implications. Business should include Black people in shareholding or partnership or franchises. Encourage small Black investors to invest in big companies and share ownership. Exempted micro-enterprises with an ownership of 50% or more of Black people are promoted to level 3 of the BEE scorecard. More opportunities are created for Black people to become owners and entrepreneurs. Larger businesses should form joint ventures with small Black-owned businesses and share business risk. Businesses sometimes find it difficult to locate suitable Black businesses or partners. Many Black people cannot afford shares in companies. The fourth one, enterprise and supplier development. These talk about including Black people and other designated groups in becoming suppliers and becoming manufacturers and promoting local brands. Here are the implications of enterprise and supplier development, ESD. Business must create jobs as ESD promotes local manufacturing. Identify Black-owned suppliers that are able to supply goods and services. Outsource services to suppliers that are broad-based Black economic empowerment compliant. Businesses are encouraged to invest or support Black-owned SMMEs. Develop the business skills of small or Black-owned suppliers. For example, sales technique, legal advice, and etc. Support the cash flow of small suppliers by offering them preferential terms of payment. Businesses should invest and support Black-owned SMMEs. The fifth and the last one, social responsibility or socio-economic development. The implications of social development. Businesses should focus on critical areas which can affect growth and development in the country. For example, environmental awareness, education, housing, poverty, and unemployment. They should distribute scarce corporate social investment resources to selected beneficiaries in communities. So those were the 5 pillars of broad-based Black economic empowerment. Since we have touched the implications or ways the business could comply with this act, so now let's look at the impacts of BBBEE, the positives and the negatives. The positive impacts of BBBEE encourages businesses to address the demand for equity directly, provide a variety of business codes to improve employment equity, provide for human resources development through training and development. A good BEE rating improves the image of the business. Promote enterprise development by developing entrepreneurial skills of designated people to start their own businesses. Businesses that comply with BBBEE regarding the pillars will be rated high on BEE scorecard and may get government tenders or attract other BBBEE partners or suppliers. Businesses will have a good overview on how it's performing in comparing to other businesses in the rest of the country. By focusing on BBBEE, the business will show commitment towards the social, education, and economic developments in communities. Let's go to the negatives or the disadvantages of BBBEE. Businesses could experience large financial implications or penalties if they do not comply with BBBEE. Processes may lead to corruption or nepotism if not monitored properly. Processes and procedures may be costly for a business as there are many legal requirements for scoring enough points to be compliant. Investment or ownership issues can cause unhappiness amongst existing shareholders or owners. Provides for preferential procurements, so certain businesses may be excluded from supplying goods. Businesses will have to spend money in areas covered by the BBBEE pillars to obtain a good BBBEE rating. Businesses that want business with the government must have their BEE status assessed annually. So what are the actions regarded as non-compliant by the BBBEE? Failing to implement affirmative action to meet BBBEE responsibilities, promoting unsuitable people into management positions at expense of qualified PDP, refusing to award tenders to Black suppliers who are BEE compliant. So what are the penalties for non-compliance with the BBBEE? Businesses may face imprisonment for non-compliance and fronting practices. The penalty could be a fine of up to 10% of the company's annual turnover. Government will cancel any contracts awarded that was based on false information regarding BBBEE status. A business can be banned from participating in government contracts for a period of 10 years. Business licenses may not be renewed and authorization may not be issued. Businesses that fail to achieve at least a minimum of 40% of compliance with ownership, skills development, and new enterprise and suppliers development will be automatically downgraded by 1 level. So, you'll be asking yourself, in which ways businesses can comply with BBBEE? Businesses must appoint Black people in managerial positions. Businesses must sell shares to Black employees or people. Send Black people for skills development training. Outsource their services to BEE compliant suppliers. Implement affirmative action when making appointments. Develop small businesses through ESDs. Improve the standard of living of communities in which they operate. We covered all the basics about the broad-based Black economic empowerment.
We're calling it a wrap right now.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If ever you have any question, hit me on the comment section.